Hey everybody, I'm going to try to see if I can go through this as fast as I can without having to edit later so much. Basically, we have the PCB made in ExpressPCB, and I modified this to have originally I had 0603 pads, and I changed to 0805, so whatever it was I was sent, supposedly 0603. Looks somewhat closer to the 0805 0 ohm resistors I have, and others looked like well, they're just smaller. So basically, I made this design, and I'm so newbie at this. This is totally a newbie video, so I don't forget in the future when I try to do this again, because I don't do that too often. Basically, what I'm going to do is, once you're finished with the design, you want to go to File, Print, and then you basically want to make sure, like I screwed up and started off with a bottom layer component selection, so I had to convert everything to bottom layer. You want to select, like in this case, because they're green, bottom copper layer. If everything's red, then you can just select top copper layer. Of course, just top copper layer. But bottom copper layer, if you want to have the page footer, it's just going to have the file name. Click OK. I already did that, so I'm going to go ahead and open up the PDF. So as you'll see, the PDF looks really good, and again, I kind of forget, I guess it's vector, just higher quality. I need to read into. I kind of remember somewhat with differences with header and footer files, but I really forget all the nuances and details. But you'll see, you can just keep zooming in. So what I had first tried was opening up this PDF file in Irfan view, and then converting to GIF, JPEG, PNG with no success. The image got really blurry. And with a PDF, you can just keep zooming in, and the resolution is awesome. So I'm like, okay, now what? So next up was like, I gotta somehow, the goal was to, how do I print this instead of just one PCB resist on a page to as many as I can fit on a page? So what I did was open the PDF up in LibreOffice Draw, with File, Export, and then I kind of remembered with Adobe Illustrator, and I haven't quite used Inkscape yet, but Adobe Illustrator from in the Fab Lab, the scalable vector graphics, and that's like the format if you don't have I think it's Adobe Illustrator AI.ai is the format. So I haven't done this for the 0805 mod, so I'm going to go ahead and save as SVG and make sure I'm in the right folder. Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and open up LibreOffice, and this is where you want to go insert image, select the image, open up, and this is where I found a way, because I was thinking, man, there must be some kind of way to like crop and cut and paste. So I'm like, okay, crop image here, or format image and crop. So I'll just go ahead and select that, and you'll have these like red boxes appear, and you just drag down. I want to drag inside those little black lines that were made. I don't see any reason to keep those. And drag. And there you go. You have a cropped SVG. And I think the scale, the quality will be great. Let's look into this. Let's check this out. How's this look? We can just keep zooming in, and it looks excellent. Make sure to click escape first, and then go edit, copy, edit, paste, and you can right click, paste, right click, paste, and get a couple copies there. So we'll go inside the margins, and there you go. And now you don't want to resize these, you only want to crop. So if you resize, you'll see scale, and then when you have scale issues, when you go to print out, I don't know either. So your guess is as good as mine. The scale's not going to be the same, so you don't want to do that. So there you go. That's basically the easiest way I found so far